Making straight A's, study tip number 10. Organize your notebooks and binders at least twice a month. Having your notebooks and binders organized saves you the most important resource there is, time. Organized notebooks also helps you keep up with those important papers that need to be turned in, and it also helps preparing for a test. Makes it a little bit easier because you can find the notes and worksheets you need to review for the test. Being organized is a skill that anyone can learn if they are willing to work in it. Like any other skill, like learning the piano, or playing tennis, or golf, organization comes easily to some people, but for others it takes some effort to master. But we can all learn to be organized. Here are some tips to help you with your notebooks. First, try to set some time aside to organize your notebook at least twice a month. It may help to go ahead and write this in your agenda to remind yourself to organize your binders. Second, when you sit down to organize your notebook, the first thing you need to do is to get all the loose papers back into the appropriate sections or to throw them out. An easy method to accomplish this is to sort the paper by your notebook sections. For example, say you have 3 sections in your notebook: assessment, notes, classwork. You then would make 3 piles: an assessment pile, a notes pile, and a classwork pile. You then would sort through all the loose papers and put them into the correct pile. If it's trash and doesn't go into a pile, then you throw it out. Next, you would take each pile and put it back into the notebook in the appropriate section. That way you have no loose papers and all the papers are in the appropriate section. You then would repeat this for each of your subjects. While you're organizing your notebook, it's also a good idea to go ahead and organize and check your supplies. Your pencil pouch is really important, but it needs to be restocked throughout the year. Go through your pencil pouch and see if you need new materials like pencils, pens, post-it notes, etc. Another really good habit that helps with your notebook is to try to get into the habit of dating all of your paper. If you take just a second when you write your name down and include the date, then you have the date on the paper, and then you can also sort your papers by date in your binders. Having the date on the paper is really helpful when you are using your notes and worksheets to study for a test, and you have a little idea of the date and when you took these notes and worksheets. Remember, anyone can be organized, but it is a skill you need to learn, and it does require some work and energy, but it will help you save the most important resource there is, and that is time. If you've enjoyed this, please give us a thumbs up, and you can see more helpful study tips at Moo Moo Math Good Study Habits.